There it is, okay.
All right, so we're starting the dressing change. Everybody has washed their hands, has put on a mask. Dad is going to be the cleaner, non-sterile for this process, and Mom will be the sterile cleaner. So step one, Dad, since you've already got your gloves on, you're going to go ahead and remove Mo's dressing. You can use an adhesive remover, or you can use alcohol foam if you're having problems pulling the dressing off, or you can just pull it off if it's already loose.
Who's gonna play Imoter?
Hurry up!
Right
Get it off!
You're doing it wrong. You heard me. I want to watch my show.
Be quiet. We don't want to do this right now. That Jean is taping, so
You
we
press
don't-
it down too
Mine,
hard.
We don't want no extra.
You're good. You're okay.
See, we
No,
trying
I
to
can
get,
see it's taking like 2 hours, but in real life,
we're trying
It'll
to
be
get
right.
We
Hold
want
on.
the steps. We don't want to know a lot of extra, so let's listen.
but in real life, it should really
Okay,
take
be
like
quiet. So
15
they,
minutes.
so the tape will reflect what
Making
is
us
supposed to
nervous.
be done.
Okay.
Y'all making me nervous. Y'all haven't even done it to me yet.
Hush, Motel.
You'll survive. If you can survive this week, you can survive Daddy not changing your dressing. It'll be okay.
Are you sure?
We only want what's best for you, son. It's all about you.
I ain't know.
And you could probably start peeling from one edge.
That's one wait all of it.
Yeah, that's fine. And when you peel, it is a good idea sometimes just to hold
You
your
want
finger down
don't you
the
want
middle
to do
around the
that?
bio patch, just to keep everything steady. And to be honest, sometimes Dad may have the hardest job. This is sometimes the hardest part, getting the dressing off, especially if you have hair. Or if the tape sometimes will stick. Just as a reminder for the video, Dad would really have a mask on when he was doing this. Everybody within 6 feet would be wearing a mask.
So basically everyone in here.
Everybody here.
Anybody who's close by.
You all can wait downstairs at our home. I'll be changing the dressing
They
upstairs.
will sometimes it's
That's
easier.
okay.
Hopefully there's nobody.
Now you all live so far. You can just
Yeah, I'm
wait
saying,
till you
play
get
basketball.
dressed.
I'll be a couple thousand miles away.
Exactly.
What did you do? You want that?
Wednesday.
Sometimes you can go ahead. You see if the bio patch came off with it this time. All right, good job. So the dressing is off. Good job, Dad. So now Mom is going to be sterile. You can dispose of those gloves. Well, actually, you can keep those gloves on if you want to,
Make
Yeah.
sure you
because you're not going to be touching the sterile syrup. All right, so Mom, you want to go ahead and prepare the sterile field.
Mom, it's not rocket science.
In the meantime, be mindful that your line is open, so try not to touch it or breathe on it.
Alright, Mom, don't breathe on me.
Here's your mask.
Woo!
So everything in the center is sterile. So what size gloves do you wear?
Medium.
You can take the other one, there's 2 pairs.
And most of these ones too.
If you want to open this, either over here or over there, because you don't want to open the
That's
sterile
it.
field when the package is not sterile.
Chester.
Where's he gonna wear it?
Dummy.
Dummy.
Where's he gonna wear it?
I feel bad for the dummy. The dummy just exposed right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, if you had a 2-person team, Mom could have been opening the package while Dad was taking it off, so there wouldn't be as much time in between.
So, okay, so he's scheduled for Thursday, not Wednesday.
It's scheduled for Thursday, but we may, and I may suggest, or they may decide tomorrow
uh-huh,
before you go
yeah.
to get another chance to practice, and that way it's already done.
Yeah,
That
so
would be
that
good.
he didn't shave, that's I don't so the other hair, we will take it out and we can shave it, yeah, you know. That like putting it there, we will actually pull his hair, and that's like, you know, so that they take it out tomorrow and shave it, so people don't have hair.
That would be great.
Yeah, I'll pass it along tonight for tomorrow for them to go ahead and change it.
I'm not cutting it, just,
What are you doing over here?
just take it,
So you can touch the inside of the glove with the non-sterile hand to help pull it over, because the inside is not going to actually touch
Take
him.
all the hair, because the putting that, he's already taking up your hair as well.
You need a very large.
Very good.
It'll be easy to get on.
Ooh, mom, you had
Good job. Now she actually did really
She
good
did
putting on
good.
sterile gloves.
Woo!
Alright, so, Dad, since you're not sterile,
Yeah.
You have such a loud clap.
actually, if you're by yourself before you got sterile, we have the bio patch that needs to go in there. Just fall in, okay?
Whoops, mom.
Did you see the
missed
dial?
that.
I missed a step, so we would have put that in there before you put your gloves on, or Dad would hand it to you. Put it on there. Okay, so we're gonna clean him first, so remember to
Squeeze.
squeeze it.
Okay.
And if you wanna make sure that it's coming out, you can put it on your hand. Sometimes takes a couple of seconds.
Cause the glove is sterile.
There we go. Yeah, it's sterile. So you're gonna clean for 30 seconds.
Mom,
Let's
mom,
scrub it,
clean.
let's scrub it.
It's not rocket scientist.
You know what I'm saying? I hope you aren't this abusive when she's actually taking it off.
And we'll say you
Oh,
clean for
okay.
30 seconds and it's dry. So you'll dispose of that not on your sterile field. You can put it there, or you can toss it on the floor and we'll throw it away.
Okay, go in
You
here.
can go there, yeah. It's good to have a trash can handy. Okay, we'll clean it one more time.
This is nursing school.
This is actually pretty tricky. It takes takes some practice. And then on that second time, you can actually clean the line a little bit. And Dad, if you want to help, you can hold those down there.
Don't pull my line out, mom.
Yours will be a little surgically stitched in there better than this guy.
I can see it happening though.
All right.
Whoops. Oh, it came
Okay,
out.
so now it's time for the bio patch after the skin has dried for another 30 seconds. And just remember, we want the letters facing outwards, and the slit will always face the direction of the line. Good job. And now it's time to put the dressing on.
People need to do that.
That's all you need. So just remember, you want the window to cover the bio patch, and then this is where you can help Dad. You can actually, whenever she's putting the dressing on, kind of hold it up. 'Cause he doesn't have a stat block, Jalen does,
Yeah.
where you could
Hold
actually,
it from up, so
hold
that
it in
one
place.
comes up. Yeah, we can,
Okay, you got to wake up, son.
okay, you need to go,
put it down, put it down.
you're gonna need to go a little bit lower, because see, you want the window over the bio patch.
Down to one.
The best thing to do,
Right.
you know, you need to come up, just remove it all together.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna need to put the window first, and then, like, you're trying to push it down where the slit is,
No, no, you are right, because
You're right the first time, you just can't let it slide, because of the positioning, you have to put the window over the bio patch, and then just wrap the bandage around the two.
The clear part has to be over the
See, because that's not gonna work.
circular part.
Okay.
Let me show you real quick. So, I'll let you do it. Put the window over, and then,
Oh, okay.
and then adjust the two.
Oh, that's what I do.
Yeah.
Like that?
uh-huh,
Yeah.
Just like that.
yeah.
Wednesday night.
Just make sure it's adhering, and so Dad, like I said, he doesn't have a saddle up, but Dad will be able to help, and you
Okay.
can try to press those as close together as possible, but that's
Okay.
totally fine. So you just peel those, and start from the bottom, peel,
Oh.
and start from the
this is gonna be the difficult part for me, I don't have any nails.
And you're not sterile anymore, so if somebody else wanted to help, whether it's Mo or Dad at that point, they could.
Okay.
Joseph is making fun of me.
And we'll put the 2 stereo strips across each line. Yes, please. And then the last step, you would just take a permanent marker and you would write the date that it was changed on the stereo strip, which is the best part.
Okay,
Or that, either way.
like a Sharpie or
And
something?
a Sharpie.
You press around it.
Yeah, you can press it. Sometimes, I mean, it won't always adhere, but it is good to try to make sure
Mm-hmm.
that it's there. Now, the dressing gets changed every 7 days or sooner if it becomes soiled or starts peeling off.
Okay.
And that's it. That's the dressing change. And then you also do need to change the caps every 7 days. So while you don't have to wear a mask for this, and you don't have to wear sterile gloves, but you can just keep the gloves on that each of you has. And I'll let you each change 1 cap. This is a clean process. And the reason we change these caps is because sometimes if there's no fluid running, it might clot off some of the blood that's sitting in there and make it difficult when you do need to put medicines the next time or to flush it. So, we'll need, for each line, 1 cap and 2 CHG wipes.
You still watching
So-
scrub?
Yep.
You still wash and scrub your hands
Mm-hmm.
for 30 seconds. Then you would put just regular gloves on. Who wants to go first, and I'll guide you? So, Mom, you can do the yellow one. So we're changing the cap. This is now when you flush, you actually take like unscrew over here. But when you're taking the cap off, you're gonna remove it from here because the cap is the piece that attaches to the lumen.
Okay.
So first step, you're gonna clean on this little outside barrier in between the two for 30 seconds and then let it dry for 30 seconds. It's a good idea sometimes to have these sort of peel open.
So
You
right
can
here.
use the CHG wipe. You just clean right at that connection for 30 seconds. Okay, and we'll say 30 seconds has passed. And we're gonna let it dry. And we'll probably let it dry for just a couple of seconds. The drying, as I said, is important because that's the bug kill time.
Okay.
Once that's dry, you're gonna go ahead and you can just unscrew. Sometimes I'll actually use the paper if your hands are wet from the glove. You'll unscrew that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you can just throw that down.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're gonna clean this actual port for 30 seconds. Okay, we'll say 30 seconds stuff, and it's very important. The friction is important. And we're gonna let that dry for 30 seconds while I answer this call. This is Fran. Yes. Yes, I'm in 38. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna let this dry for 30 seconds. The dry time is very important because if you don't allow it to dry and you put the new cap on, when you try to take it off, it becomes very difficult. So now you're gonna go ahead and put the new cap on that's already open. You'll unscrew that little blue piece. Just toss that down, we don't need that.
Mm-hmm.
And you will just screw that in right there.